Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever one it is for you. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. And if you're a return customer, welcome back. I appreciate your support. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content that I'm bringing to the table and you want to be reminded of it. If not, don't. It's your decision. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this game, what you would like to see in future games, and if there's anything you guys are interested in seeing. This game, of course, is The Witcher 3. This is the remastered version, or the next-gen update version. Features 60 frames per second, ray tracing at 30 frames, all that good stuff. And this is a game that I never really played a lot of, but I played a lot of, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean that I spent a lot of time roaming around this world and exploring and doing side quests, because unfortunately my ADD takes me away from main storylines, as I'm more intrigued with just the world and the universe that this game it takes place in. You know, if you're coming to this game for the first time because of the series, you will be pleasantly surprised, as at least the first 2 seasons of The Witcher were closer to the books than I would say this is, and it's as you're following it along. I've never read the books, of course, but from what I have read of them, you know, it's a bit more tied together with earlier or later events, I mean, than the TV series is. But anyway, let's get back on track and focus about this game. The updates and everything were quite pleasant to me, as I played a lot of the first game traveling around the Skellige, however you pronounce it. I spent a lot of my time there in game and trying to get all the armor and everything, and it reminded me of a simpler time of video games, where you didn't have to do all this extra stuff and worry about perks like crazy, and it wasn't a cluttered mess like how I think Skyrim was to a point, or to me how Cyberpunk's system, you know, same developer, was just a bit too much of a perk system. I wish that they were different systems, especially in Cyberpunk. I wanted a more streamlined game, but sometimes it's a bit too difficult to do that. But this game, I think, did the perfect balance of allowing you to choose what you like to play as, but not taking too much away from you. The updates, both in detail, textures, frame rate, were a great addition to this game. And it's such a relief that it wasn't overhyped and that the developers came out and said, we're just doing this. Because as I wasn't expecting anything and I hadn't played this game in quite some time, it drew me back to it, and I found myself unfortunately not able to pick up from where I left off last time, and I had to start off at a new point. But I found that was alright. I didn't mind having to start over and do everything again, because I could change the way I played from my previous game, playing on the PS4 version of this game on a different version. It wasn't version 4.0 like this. But if you are a first-time Witcher fan, if you're a first-time Witcher 3 Wild Hunt gamer, and this is your first time in the game, you will enjoy your time to the fullest extent. As long as you don't go in with expectations that this game came out in 2022, 2021, 2020, whichever, then you will be pleasantly surprised. Although the combat system is quite basic, the story and the lore and the expansive universe reminds you that these were the games that pioneered what Skyrim was, what all these other games were, and it seems like a lot of them, the Celtic or whichever you would call that time frame or that region, copied from. A lot of that influence, you know, was shared between universes in such a different aspect. And this game seems to have just done it really perfectly. You feel like you're throughout, you feel powerful, and you feel good in this game. And you're not just some watered down version of a character much like you were in God of War. You feel cool, you feel good, the game looks good, the story's great, the gameplay is great. I'm going to end my commentary here, and you guys can just watch through some clips that I took of this game if you choose to. If not, let me know, and I can do a few missions specifically if you're not liking the style of how I'm doing things. It's just going to be for this video and maybe a couple others. Watch, decide what, what part of the video you want to watch. I personally think this is a great game. Pick it up if you haven't. It might be on sale, might be cheap. I haven't looked. I haven't done that research for you. So go ahead, check out what you would be at. Thank you guys for tuning in. Game.
She's gone. For good. Run, Roach. Stop. Watch out! It's about to dive! Damn, you're ugly. Damn! It's fast! Don't let it get away! Stench. Come on, at them. Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things. Man's not, but mo
once it's safe.
Stench.
What did old Ernest prophesy before he turned his toes up? That war was nigh.
Wouldn't make you so. We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Do that often?
See? I did. Listen. neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
That
Now! I'm taking my walk.
Bastion.
Well, thank you.
What the hell? You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled.
To Vizima.
She was.
Yes, I might have. Halt! We are not...
No, Mother. Please, no! Mercy! Please!